The NHL playoffs have begun their first round, and unfortunately for Canadian hockey fans, only one of the 7 Canadian teams made the playoffs. Here to give his analysis is Jon Cherry.
All right, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Dan. I just so happy to be here in Winnipeg. And you got the best hockey fans in the world. All right next to Kingston. You're tied with Kingston, okay? Okay, now first thing, the playoffs are going, yada, yada, yada. Let's talk about bullying, though. I hear a lot about bullying in the media, by a bunch of cucumber sandwich-eating nobodies who've never dropped the gloves in their life, okay? Kids, you gotta keep bullying, okay? How are you gonna learn how to fight? We're gonna have a generation full of Henrik Lundqvist, crying to the referee every time someone makes fun of their stupid accent. If someone starts chirping you, okay, you just gotta give them the business,
Yeah.
You gotta give them the business, and maybe you get in a little tilt, you get coincidental felonies, and you're still at even strength, so what's the big deal? I know how the law works, Dan.
Good, but I think we were wondering about the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll get to that, but the thing is, I kind of want to talk about this dust-up between Russia and the Ukraine, okay? Have you heard about that?
No, I heard about it.
I'm no politic coach, but I did coach Tony Esposito back in, Phil Esposito, what am I saying? Back in 1976 when I coached the Bruins. And, he knew something about dirty Russians, okay? So I want to say I'd rather put a piece of Kubasa on a penalty shot than Ovechkin, because at least I know if the Kubasa scores, it's not going to dance around like a ballerina, okay? So NATO calls in Canada. They want some of our jets, some of our beautiful, beautiful troops to go down there and help out. And I understand why. We got gold in the Olympics when we were last there. So, I think it totally makes sense that we get our beautiful troops there because, oh man, they're just like, especially the men, they're just like little Cam Neelys, They're just, And you put our boots on the ground, it's like our troops are like Crosby on a power play. They just tic-tac-toe, cross-seam pass, one-timer, bunch of dead Russians, right? Right then?
Yeah, I guess. Do you think, though, that the actual peace talks
Can we talk about the playoffs already? Jeez, how much time do I have here, okay?
All right, yeah.
Okay, so the Bruins looking great because, they got 15 Canadian-born players on their team. All good Canadian kids, every single one of them. Brad Marchand, he's from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Okay, a lot of people don't like how he plays. He's a little edgy, a little tough in the corners, but the thing is, you see him outside the rink and he'll teach you how to play the fiddle and he'll take your daughter to a barn dance, okay? You got a clip of him at the barn dance? You got a good Canadian clip?
I don't know if we... Jon Cherry, everybody, that's good. We don't have a...